Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Guess who I have here with me? Someone who was very influential in my life, growing up, seeing him do talks, not just around Naperville, around Islamic Foundation, and many youth halaqas in YM, and in Sunday school too, a teacher I've had, Ammu-Fisal Hammouda. Assalamu alaikum, Ammu-Fisal.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على المبعوث رحمة العالمين وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. I really want to share with you something happened to me 42 years ago, back in 1978. At that time, I used to be a business development manager traveling the Middle East. So since I was from Cairo, I used to go to Cairo in and out, which means I would be in Cairo about 10 to 15 times a year. And somebody introduced me to a masjid called Anas ibn Malik. It's in a suburb of Cairo. And the Imam Rahmatullah alayhi, Ibrahim Izzat. And every time I would attend the Friday prayer there, I couldn't hold it from crying. To the point that my brother, who used to drive me about 2 hours to get to that masjid, he will tell me, if you wanted to cry, I would have beaten you up in my house. And we have prayed in the musalla next door, because knowing the congestion of the traffic in Egypt, a 20 minutes drive will take about a couple hours really in the time. But anyway, every Thursday of the year, and I mean every Thursday of the year, 52 Thursday of the year, they will have Qiyam al-Layl in this masjid. And I attended one of them, and after Fajr prayer, we will sit together and introduce each other to each other and read Quran and do dhikr. So one time, Sheikh Ibrahim Izzat came to the halaqa and asked everybody about themselves. And since he didn't know me before, he asked me, where are you from? I said, I am from, before I finished from, the brother who was sitting next to me said, Brother Faisal Hammouda in Chicago, in America. And Sheikh Ibrahim Izzat grabbed me from my shirt and said, Anta min America? I said, yes. He said, Anta min America? I said, yes. And he said, you are Rasulullah in America. You are the messenger of the messenger in America. And he continued to say, even he having been in America at that time, rahmatullah alayhi, he said, America is pregnant with Islam and needs a good doctor to deliver the baby.
Yes.
You know, I came back, I was really shocked. And I found out Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in Surah Al-Ahzab, you have the best example in the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So what is the example and how do we follow Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Of course, like any other Muslim, to us is praying sunnah and having your beard this way or eat with your hand or. But I found out in the same surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, يا أيها النبي إنا أرسلناك شاهدا ومبشرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا. O you prophet, we have sent you to be a warner and a witness on mankind, and to warn them of what could be punishment, and to also to give them the good news about the mercy and the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as well as to invite people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to do. Well, you read this verse, it said, okay, this is the job of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But the following verse in the same surah, it says, and give the good tithing to the believer, for God will give him a great reward. This means it is you and me who have to do the job. And that's how the Sahaba al-Kiram, the companions, understood it. And when you look at the history, we find that Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anh, he's the one who brought 6 out of the 10. And that Mubashirin, that were giving the good news that they're going to be in Jannah, into Islam. This means you and I and every Muslim is by default, once we say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, we are the messengers of the messengers. So please, 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 when somebody asks you, who are you? Say, I am the messenger of the messenger. Jazakumullah khair, barakallah fikum, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakumullahu khairan, Ammu-Fisal. You know, hopefully we're going to try to bring them on at least once in a while, once a month, or if not more, and get reminders, because a reminder is beneficial to the believer. Stay tuned. Everything that he's from, everyone who's known, been around, a student, support. And again, that spirit of activism, of being involved. Little things, carry things with you. So every person you interact with, You have to be that annoying person that tells them about one God, one message, right? So, hand them something, hand them a little 1-minute card, take 60 seconds to read. So you have it on you, and every person you pass is an opportunity. That's a potential future Muslim. So we are the biggest sunnah of all the prophets. What did Nuh alayhi salam do for 950 years? Every single morning he got up and he did da'wah. Why did Ibrahim alayhi salam travel from one place to another? Da'wah. Why did Prophet Muhammad spend every single day of his life? The biggest sunnah of the prophets is da'wah. And
da'wah means one God.
Yes, correct. Sahih.
Da'wah is one God. He's the God of all prophets and messengers. He's the creator of everything. He's the owner of everything. And he's going to be the judge and the only judge on the day of judgment.
Correct. Sahih. So, this has been a great reminder. And inshallah, everyone out there, please remember that you are the messengers of the messengers. America is pregnant with Islam. All the things, all the social norms, everything that's going on. We just need a good baby. We as Muslims have to be the good doctor to deliver that baby. Alhamdulillah.